Coming in hella late here. Thought I was already set up to start recording, but we got in. We got in actually really early. We're gonna lock in 750 in a second here. Once we break $1,000, we'll lock in 750. Break 1,000. Okay, 3,000's right here. This is 750. We're locked at $400 right now. We're just gonna let this ride up to resistance right here, and if it rejects off resistance, see, that's why I didn't lock in 750. Look how fast we went back to 750. So now we're gonna look to lock in the 900. So 74.50 right there. Yeah, 74.25 is what we'll lock. We're trying to get to 3,000. It's 812. We have, if we can break $1,000 and get over this blue line of resistance right here, then yes, we can go for $2,000, $3,000. But for the time being, we're just trying to snag as much profit as possible. We are at 590.09 on SPY. 590.20 is a rejecting area, which puts us right about here. But if we break that area, then you can see the RSI is way down here. We had dipped all the way to the 200 EMA, and I got in really early. I got in unreasonably early, actually. I actually don't like my entry. I should have went to the 200 EMA at the 5 minute like I started to. It came right down to it as I predicted that it would. And I was protected to this blue line down here, but I missed out on what? $750. I'd be at $1,500 right now. But, you know, just trying to play it safe and looking at this little support line right here, I decided not to. So we're almost to 937. We'll lock 937 when we get to 1100. But there's plenty to carry us to the upside after this push off of that, but we're going to lock in as much profit as possible. So 875, 937, $1,000 plus is what we're looking at there. We need to break this resistance line. We break this resistance line, I can hold, and I can lock $900. Okay, cool. There's $1,100 right there. It didn't show up on the chart, but that was 1125. I hate when that happens. I hate when it wakes up to resistance and then it like pushes back and it doesn't give me. I'm locking 937. I'm gonna lock right here, 812. Giving me a little bit of breathing room. So I locked 812 to give me a little bit of breathing room. We were locked at 400 before. We fall below 937. I'm closing manually. Come on, get back up. 590.25. Breaking that area. 590.30 will take us to almost $1,500. But yeah, I should have come to the 200 EMA as I planned to initially. Good. 1187 is good. We just broke resistance for a split second. Go ahead. We need to break and hold resistance. If we can break and hold resistance, we will go for the $3,000 push. I'm not giving up that $1,000, guys. I'm sorry. I will lock that $1,000 like it's nobody's business. If we don't break 1187, then I'm taking that $1,000. Come on, break 1187. We got to get past this wick right here to the 23 EMA. Cool. There's 1187. There's 1250. We're locking right here. We're $300 higher now, so we'll take the $1,000. There's 1375. Get over 1500. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Yes, 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 yes. Once we go to 590.30. So we may recover all of this, but $1,500 is fan-friggin-tastic. So 1500 is right here. 59, 76, 75 is 1500. So we can lock 1500 and just keep it pushing. But like every time I get up $300-400, I lock the next $500 mark. Come on, keep driving, baby. Keep driving. I will close this thing out. There we are. We're at 590.30 on SPY right there. That's $1,500. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get above it. Get above it, and I will lock in the 1500. So 1500's at 50 cents and not 75 cents. Got it. So we're at 1500. I don't want to lock right at 1500. I want to lock when we get to 1800. So once this gets to 590.40. So if we can get a shot of about $300 from here, we'll lock that. We are locked at $1,000 right now. We're looking for the full 3,000, so we need to get above this blue line right here to get to 1,800. Then I'll lock the 1,500. 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 We're resisting. I'm going to take it because we're resisting. I'm going to take it just because we're resisting. You see that pullback? You see that pullback right there? I knew it. We were resisting at 40 cents. So like every 20 cents, it starts to resist heavily. So I took my 1,500. I'm not a fool. I'm not going to give up $500 when there's $500 on the board. I wish I was here. Let's see where this entry would have got me. We took the 1,500, but let's see what this entry would have got us. You see what I mean? We missed out on $600 because we were right here instead of down here. Now, this will probably more than likely go all the way back up. It's almost 8:30. It's 8:17. So we'll have another opportunity for a trade. But $1,500 is really good. You have to understand that resistance area. This blue line is a 4-hour point of interest or a 1-hour point of interest, and it's a strong level of resistance. We had already broken the first level of resistance that doesn't have a line because it's just 15 minutes. When it's 15-minute resistance, I just eyeball it. When it's a 1-hour, 4-hour, I actually go to it. But like every 20 cent, we get hung up. So when we're at 590, you'll start to see us push down to 599 to 580-ish area, and then go back up to 590. Then we'll break it. We'll go to like 590.05. Then we'll get to like 590.20 like we're at right now, and we'll kind of waver around there for a little bit, pushing up and down. Then finally we'll break it, and once we get to 40 cent, we'll hit the next level of resistance. The next level of resistance at 40 cent put us right before that blue line, so it was time to take my profit. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right, so how do we know that was going to happen? Let's single screen it real quick. I'll be real quick about this. I'm trying to make these a little bit shorter. Support was down here. The 200 EMA had moved up into that area. So the 200 EMA was acting as your support. In reality, the support line is about right here, right? 200 EMA being right below that. That's technically wicking out. So it wicks out, touches the 200 EMA, strong level of support, the 200 EMA, sends us back up. Now, overnight at 4 o'clock in the morning, we really hit a leg. Like, it started at about 3:25, 3:30, but 4 o'clock went crazy, and we just started rocketing up. And then by, what time was this? 7 o'clock in the morning, we get all the way up here to 83. And this is where we're kind of going back to, and we're trying to get back up to 90. So if you go back to yesterday on the 15-minute time frame, we made it all the way up to 93, I believe. And that's where we're trying to get back up to. We've been trying to do it since yesterday, and we haven't gotten back there yet. We did manage to get up to 83 this morning, so we have another $10 left to go. And that's why I'm just, one, riding the trend. So two, the pullback. You see the 1-hour point of interest right there. Yes, there's a wick down here. I wasn't expecting that to go all the way down there to that support level. I was just expecting it to go to the 200 EMA. Why? Because the 200 EMA is telling me on the 5-minute that orders are moving up. Since we curved right here, remember, orders are falling. We got below that line. This was the support level right here, right? But once orders moved past that support line and the 200 EMA curved right there, this is where the orders are. The 15-minute 200 EMA is actually up. So if the 15-minute 200 EMA was further down, then I would have been looking for a lower area for it to go to, because that's what's magnetizing us, the 15-minute 200 EMA. But right now, we're in a range between the 5-minute 200 EMA and the 15-minute 200 EMA up here. And notice where the 15-minute 200 EMA is, where we're trying to get back to. But you can see, look at that. I would have lost all that money trying to hold. I would have lost all that. I would have lost all that money trying to hold. And if we break this 5 minutes, we're going all the way down here to the support area right here at 59.57. But that's why I don't hold, I take profit. Take what you see, not what you think could be. All right. But this has been another full transparency trading session. As always, I am your host, Sebastian. Take the easy money, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.